days, and plus it's my birthday, so all day I was just a shitty time at work, dude, and then I ended up having to stay over, and it was just like, fuck, I want to get out of here. No, thanks.
I did not know that today was your birthday.
I don't really go out advertising it.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
As a matter of fact, like all day long, I kept getting birthday notifications on Facebook, and I was like, fuck. Can I just take my birthday off of here? Because like every time my phone dings, I want to check it. No. For some reason, I'm having trouble finding old Bone Grinder. Which you guys nearly burnt down. If I recall, Morgantha and her eldest daughter fled in ethereal form, and that's where we left off.
That we looted the place and then burned it down.
Yeah, somebody was super enthusiastic about burning.
Oh yeah, Beldry, who actually is going to get inspiration this week.
Oh, awesome!
Particularly for the scene in the windmill where he just started knocking her shit over and talking bullshit to her. That was funny to me.
And then tried to burn down a house full of children.
Yeah,
While
I did
we were all
like
still in it.
the whole addiction thing was pretty fun too. I'm interested to see if I run it again, if it happens to more than like one character, what happens to them. You lock them both in the basement and they beat the shit out of each other. But anyways, yeah, you guys are standing there and it's basically like nearly dusk, just roasting that windmill to the ground. I don't know if you're going to stay for the whole thing or not. But
It gets out
is everybody
and
here?
starts roasting them.
I'm here.
Okay. So I need perception checks from everybody.
All right.
We gonna get our tokens for macros?
Yeah, I'll put you on this screen. Can you guys find them?
Yes.
Say that again.
You went a little robotic on us. Or me, at least.
So that wasn't just me.
Oh, well, I said I couldn't hear you, so I guess that's why.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? Derp. Forgot about visual stimulation. I'm like the opposite of that. Sometimes I introduce myself at work as Derek Chapman, sales prevention. Can everybody access their tokens and function and use their tokens?
Yes.
Alright. Here. Okay.
Thought I rolled a one,
Luna.
but
There we go.
there we go.
Oh yeah, well, always with the druid.
Deceptive. Hey,
Like you hear, off in like behind the bush that had some of those like little stick effigies hanging off of it. Like you notice a little rustle in the bush, but you hear like a moan, like a pain, like you and Beldry.
I'll go check it out.
Okay, so guys, I think there's something over here to the side.
So
Maybe one of the ones that ran away.
Beldry bolts
caution.
off in the direction as Luna turns around to tell everybody else what's going on, and you come up on like a grisly mess, man, just on the other side of these bushes in this little clearing. And it's very obviously like Morgantha and her eldest had it out right here. Like there are just parts of Lilith like scattered everywhere, like smears of blood on the ground, like black streaks of entrails like hanging from the trees, and you can just see like her face, like skull separated from it, just hanging from a fucking tree. And Morgantha is like just laying there, like twisted up and like spitting out blood and just she hisses at you.
Yes.
Finish them off.
She says, "Don't kill me. I can help. Don't kill me. I have information."
Like that pie recipe?
Sure, you can have my recipe. She's like real hurt.
What kind of information do you have?
You wish to defeat Strahd, right? I might be able to help with that.
I'm listening.
She says, "You must first promise."
Absolutely not.
Promise to
Yeah,
what?
no.
You just said promise.
Promise to not hurt me.
Okay, I think we can handle that.
Why don't we include the caveat that you can't hurt us either?
Oh, good catch. Yes, yes, yes.
If you do not hurt me, no harm will come to you of me. It is a magical agreement.
I assumed as much.
She waves her hand, and like the red-orange rune, she just paints in the air, and she holds it out, and she just kind of pushes it like that, and it floats in between all of you guys, and just sits there, and she says, "You must touch the rune, one at a time."
Alright.
Wait, hold on.
Garvok reaches up and grasps the rune, and you see like a pulse of energy shoot down his arm and just kind of like glow into his chest and just like congeal right there in his chest and then fade.
Same thing happened to her?
She hasn't touched it. She sent it out.
No.
Roll Arcana, everybody.
Good rolls. Except for that one.
Not great from
Balmer
Luna.
and Garvok. Garvok recognizing the spell as soon as it goes into your chest. It's a geas. Basically, you're promising not to harm her is official, because if you do, you'll inflict that damage just on yourself as well. Think it's not exactly how it works, but it's how this one works from her And I don't know if you've ever seen Corsican Brothers. Anybody here?
No.
Of course.
I've seen it.
Cheech and Chong. Yeah, so yeah, basically it's like that warlock ability where if you hurt her, it hurts you. Bad things will happen. But it also means she's open for questions now if everybody touches the rune. But now you know what it
Well,
is.
does it include the caveat that she can't hurt us too?
She said as long as you don't hurt her, she won't hurt you.
Is it binding in the ways that ours is?
Yeah.
I'll touch the rune.
And
Okay.
is the other one dead, or is she still alive?
Her face has been separated from her skull and is just like
So she's
hanging
having a
from a
bad
limb.
day.
Oh yeah, no, her body's just been mutilated and spread about.
Okay, then Luna touches it.
Sorry, I was coughing so loud right there. All
Now
I
she
heard was
is the mother.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
This is the-
that counts for all three because we killed one, and these are two here.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah,
strongest in threes, so I think we gotta.
I'm pretty sure like a coven would have been unbeatable for you guys. That's why it was insane. Like you fucking killed that one right on the 10th round when she arrives. Yeah. Okay. So everybody.
I haven't touched it yet.
Okay.
I say to her, I want to see you touch it before I will, and try to.
She touches it.
All right, that's all I needed.
And she has no problem with that.
Didn't want to.
Right now, man, she is mortally wounded. Like a kid could probably fucking finish her off.
Yeah.
Like, and actually give me insight checks, all of you.
Nice.
Anything
Very nice.
over a 12, and you're thoroughly convinced she's just wants to live. Beldry and Garvok, you're not so sure.
Nah, I just don't trust her. But
Like, I'll knock this
At this
bitch's
point.
pickles over. Garvok's like, she's lied to me about this recipe. I'm like, okay, so give me just a second to pull up this actual thing.
so the storm was pretty bad over your way, Sam, Cody.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
that's still going on over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it was really bad.
Who was that?
Sam.
Luna.
Luna. Okay. For some reason, I don't know where I tucked this useful ass piece of.
Should be okay as long as your refrigerator stays closed.
Well, if somebody breaks in and opens it, we should be okay then.
Okay.
It's a snack.
After everyone touches the rune and it fades into the earth, she's just like hunched over, like, you know, still like trying to keep this black blood. It's like this black viscous liquid you can only assume is hag blood. She's trying to staunch the flow coming from her nose and mouth, and looks up and it's all over, and she's just like, well, I suppose you've met the Vistani.
We have.
They are spies of Strahd. They are all in league with Strahd. They are allowed, and only they, to leave Barovia and come and go as they please through the mist. For they are allies, but servants. The only way to escape Barovia, I'm sure you know, is to kill Strahd. You cannot. No one can. But she looks around. And she even casts a little spell. You see her wiggle her fingers and say a little something, and this little yellow spark comes out. Kind of she's looking to make sure there's nothing around. If you had the right weapon, maybe. And she says, there's a temple that Strahd guards above all. In this temple is a sword of pure light that he fears more than any weapon. It belonged to his brother. And she says, have you a map?
You.
So when you hand it to her, she takes it with this knotted up hand, and from this other one, just swabs some of that black shit off of her chin and puts a little X on your map with a claw, and it instantly smokes and hisses on your map and burns into it. She hands it back and says, this is where the temple lies. But never mind.
I'll
What
speak.
do you mean, never mind?
Well, it's not important. That is where the weapon is
Suspicious.
that will help you defeat Strahd.
I feel like there's some sort of caveat here.
I
Yeah.
assume you have something that came
Okay,
from Strahd.
Garbok, roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion. $12.
She goes, since it doesn't really matter, I can tell you, going there now would certainly be folly. You would die, Strahd would live. You are not strong enough. But maybe there are others who you could seek out, who could help. My only suggestion that comes to mind is the Abbey of St. Markovia in western Barovia. The abbot who resides there is an ally of sorts. That is all that I know. I have fulfilled my part of the bargain. You must let me go.
Go in peace.
She,
What was the name of that abbey again?
She turns into mist and
What about the recipe?
the Abbey of St. Markovia.
Thank you.
That is not, however, what she marked.
Yeah, she marked a place for us to go and die right away. So
Yeah, she's a real true friend.
I mean, she said it wasn't important, but that seems pretty important to me, personally, at least.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
I'm still upset about that recipe.
you'll dry out and you'll be back to normal soon enough.
Yeah, but think of all the money I can make. I can make the pies with other sustainably sourced meat.
Not
We
anymore.
have recipes for that.
I think
They're
it
Not
makes
called
no more.
pies.
With less drugs, more meat. Okay, so you guys are standing in this gory field beside this husk of a smoking windmill. The rain starts to pour. Suddenly, big old fat rain and sideways rain, and rain that come up from underneath. And then, like, a thunderstorm is rolling in. And it's dark. What do you do?
Where are the children?
Oh, they're going to be wherever you guys left them, by the windmill, hopefully.
We need to
I
escort
would
the
assume.
children
I
back.
assume you hit an item. What did you do with the guy? The source of the meat.
Well, in there? I don't remember if we...
I don't remember.
I
I
thought
think we,
somebody put him out of his
untied
misery.
him, but I don't know if we let him get out.
Yeah, we brought him with us.
I didn't really read the thing before. So,
He was nutty as a fruitcake, but we brought him with us. We got him out of the windmill.
okay. So what are you going to do with him?
We need to
I
take
thought
the...
we killed him.
I thought we did too.
Did we?
I thought somebody did.
I didn't make a note of it, so pot.
I guess we take the children back.
Yep.
To the village
Okay.
and to
Man,
where
it's
they
like
belong and take him with us.
Right now, right? Is that what you said?
Rolling up on you. Yes, sir.
We might,
You're
pretty
about
late, right?
3 hours from town,
No.
and it's dark. You burnt down the windmill.
There's still another building, isn't there? Or is it the only building there?
Well, let me see. I'm on that page. Nope. It's just a windmill on a hill.
Fuck.
Or it's a wind nub on a hill. It's warm right now, but it's smoking and being quickly drenched.
I'm going to roll a survival and see if I see any other buildings within walking distance. Since we're up on a kind of a hill, should be able to get a good look.
Oh, there's nothing around. Like you all of you absolutely can see all the way around in walking distance.
Okay.
So is the windmill like burnt to the ground, or is it partially standing, or what?
Now, you can. With 20 survival though, like you can make shelter. That's all you're trying to achieve.
Yeah, I'll do that.
We got a magical forest person.
Belder just walks over and starts grabbing limbs and stuff and bushes and taking his blade and shaving it down and making shelter out of it to get everybody out of the rain, just slapping some shit together.
Luna, come help use your weed magic or whatever.
Weed
Uh, that's a good one. So yeah, like easily the druid can just pitch in after she notices what he's doing and start weaving the trees together in the limbs. But yeah, I mean, because of that, you get through the next hour or so, and like the storm lets up, but it's pretty ferocious for a while. I mean, you don't stay completely dry, but you do stay safe, and the kids are dry.
I guess
Yeah.
since it's dark, we should go ahead and take a rest. Head out first thing in the morning.
Okay. I need.
Did anybody eat any dream pies today?
All right. Long rest.
Yeah.
Do we
Take a
pull up our
lunch.
character sheets and do that, or Derek, or is that something you punch?
There should be an option for it. Let me see.
I haven't seen one on there, so I just reset everything manually when I take a long rest.
And just uncheck your spell and put your hit points back. That's pretty much all there is to it. Most of the time. Except for clerics. They get to pick out all new spells if they want to from every spell in the fucking pantheon of the world. That's what I'm going to play in the Waterdeep one, dude. Sure. What? Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Okay.
The Spirit Guardians on the cleric is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool spell.
I did not enjoy playing the cleric in this last game that we were in.
Oh yeah.
What kind of cleric did you play?
Arcana.
Never tried that one.
Oh. The wrong one.
It was all it was role play. It was the role play aspect of it, not the the combat or the abilities aspect. It was just the role play aspect of it. I didn't feel like going around proselytizing, so I did a piss poor job of role playing it.
I mean, you don't have to do that. I mean, I don't know. I think for the cleric I played in the last games, he didn't really like talking to people, so just wearing the symbol was good enough for him.
I think your video's
Right.
frozen up, Cody.
Yeah, he keeps doing that for some reason.
I was like, you're talking, but there you go.
I'm just a really good ventriloquist.
What to say? Me, I played a elf.
You like a priest of Iyun or something?
What was the god's name? It was sounds like an outdoor goods store. Look it up real quick.
So after all that storm calms down and whatnot, like you guys pretty far into the night, a good 4 or 5 hours in. and you hear wolves begin to howl, like all around you.
Well, it's a wolf attack, guys.
And we're in a shelter, though, right?
Probably not a wolf-proof shelter.
Yeah, probably not.
So
It's probably more like an awning.
Well,
I mean, you did roll a 20. Maybe you slapped together a lean-to.
I was about to say, stay out of our lean-to.
yeah. That's great. What do you want to do?
God damn, my video keeps freezing. I'm just gonna leave it like that.
That'll work.
well, see, on mine, I can't see that you have any video on, Cody.
I turned all the video off because my internet can't handle it.
The internet might be a little fucked around.
I can see
right
you,
now.
but I can't. Yeah. I think it's a mess. Well, Luna can try and do her standard talk to the animals. It hasn't worked so far, but
Oh, you
I could
you don't
give it a
see any
shot.
of them. You just hear them.
Hold on a second.
So then I would assume they could hear me back.
Are you just gonna yell to them? If you're actively searching for them, give me a perception check.
I'm gonna try to
on.
use that. I don't
Come
know
on.
how long. How it says ritual, so it might take a minute to cast, or it doesn't say. Let's see.
It
What
just
kind of
says
check am I rolling, Derek?
perception. Like, you think you see some of them like moving around over in the bushes beyond, but they're not coming up on you. They're definitely stalking you.
Does it take me like a minute to use that spell, or is it?
No, that just says it lasts for 10 minutes.
I
You
mean,
can use it once. It's not a spell. It says once a day.
It's a ritual, is what it.
Oh yeah. I don't see that on there, but
It says ritual right under where it says animals at the top.
Abjuration 1 ritual.
oh yeah.
I
So
got
that's like 10 minutes.
I've got a better thing in my D&D Beyond page.
Oh, Luna has something similar that she can try, but it hasn't
Oh,
worked with anything so far.
Only the ravens that you've tried it on.
Okay, well let's give it a shot on the wolves. I just say
So when you like, oh, you're cutting out on me.
wolves, go away. Leave us alone.
So like 3 of them jump out from the bush, snarling, but not quite wolves. Like half men, half wolves, and they definitely understand you. But they, like, as soon as they jump out, they just snarl.
Am I awake at this point?
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, Derek.
Everybody's awake.
Can you say that again?
Yeah, like out of the bush, 3 of them jump out, but they're not like wolves. They're half wolves. They're men and wolves. They're like walking on 2 legs. but look like dogs. And they definitely understand you. But
I'm going to try and
they're
intimidate
definitely
them.
aggressive.
I
Alright.
just woke up. I'm
Alright.
upset. They made me angry.
Roll me intimidation. Now everybody roll initiative. Garbage gets up and goes, "Hey!" and just almost fucking falls. He looks so clumsy in his attempt to scare them off. And it's just insulting. And let me get everybody on here.
Why is it not putting us in order?
I have to do that. I haven't rolled mine yet. I'm just putting everybody on the map before I reveal to you the map.
While he's doing that, how did you guys turn video off for everybody else to save on your internet connection?
Right click and then disable video under mute.
Like right click on that person's picture?
Using mobile.
No, I'm on my laptop.
Yeah, you just right click over on the voice channel and it brings up the options.
Sounded like honky tonk music for like half a second there.
Honky tonk, huh? Let me get my initiative roll in here. And sort. So, yeah.
Hey,
If you
Belmir,
haven't
didn't
figured it out by now, it is definitely a werewolf. 3 werewolves in their werewolf forms. So, let's see.
Khan, you didn't heal yourself all the way.
This one runs up to Arvok, like one time gets down and pounces on all fours, and right before it gets to him, jumps up and swipes with his claw. I believe an 11 misses.
Yeah.
So you get out of the way of that. And as he's like rushing almost by, he turns by and like snaps. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Alright, he tears into your side, man, like right at hip level, and just shreds a big old chunk out. Give me a DC 12.
Oh, that's not good.
Let's see. I need to click my macro. Oh wait, just a DC, not a...
Constitution save.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that music.
It's very festive.
Oh, shit.
Well, first was the pie, now I'm a werewolf.
Well, yeah, you instantly feel like a burn, just like spread, almost like a, what you would imagine some kind of stinging venom just spreading through your blood. You can feel your veins start to heat up just from that bite. It hurt too. You take 6 points of damage. And it is now your turn.
Well, I don't really fancy this werewolf, so I'm gonna move right here, and I'm gonna clap my hands really hard
Thunder wave.
at level 2. Crackoom!
Hold on. There's what I was looking for. Is it just 15 feet?
Yeah.
It is? Okay. And it's a save for me, right?
Mm-hmm. Con save.
Constitution.
Damn.
So there's that.
Take 6.
Alright, are you done?
Yep.
The one Druid was talking. The main one
Oh,
comes
that's
at you
just
with the
rude.
same lethal intent.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit you? Maybe at 14.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when this one runs by, it literally like puts an hand behind your back, like clawing into your spine, at the same time like pushing his maw into your stomach and just like digging in and shredding your gut. You take 17 points of damage, and I need a Constitution save.
I take 17 or I take 10?
You take 7 from his claws.
And then, yeah.
He rolled a 23 with, and then 10 from his bite. He got you in the back and in the stomach.
Oh shit. I'm gonna be down before too long. Okay. And do I need to roll some sort of check?
Con save.
Damn, hang on.
You feel that same sensation that Garbok felt,
Jeez.
like coursing into your veins, up into your neck.
Great,
Just
great. Things are
burn.
going great.
Beldry, you recognize these beasts, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
For they are
Krenos
the
werewolves. I
It's
am
still
going
not
to.
showing us on the turn order for me. Is it how it's supposed to be?
Yeah, I don't see it either.
I've got you right under
Yeah, I know
Walmir.
a 5, but it's not. All I see is the werewolves.
Yeah.
That's what I see too. And they're not in order.
I can see you guys.
Oh, okay.
You just, if it's not working, you're just gonna have to old-fashioned trust the DM on this one. I got the whole thing here.
Hey, the crossbow, one of them werewolves standing over there next to Garvok.
This guy here.
Oh, you got your.
That is a hit. So it goes right into him, but does nothing. It's not silver, right?
Right.
Nothing.
That's it
Are
for
you
me.
done?
Yep.
You should not. Balmir.
Actually, I didn't realize this was a bonus action. I'll cast Hail of Thorns.
Okay. Can you post it for me?
Yes.
Okay, so that will affect the next attack.
Yeah.
Before the spell ends. Okay. Okay. And now, Balmir. But yeah, Beldry, like you hit it with your crossbow, obviously, but did no damage, and then cast your spell. Choose 3 targets. Okay, you guys can go ahead and add those global modifiers if you want.
Now I've got bless in the turn order, but nobody else. That's hilarious.
That's weird, it's not showing you guys. It must be just a token option I have to figure out. Anyways, like, there is Bliss, and you said Beldry, yourself, and Javir? Pretty sure. There, you guys are blessed. And, yeah.
Hmm.
Are you done? Okay. Then that will be Javir's turn.
I'll go into a rage. I'm gonna run at this one that just murdered Luna. Not literally, but
Halfway.
I'm just gonna try to fucking spear it to the ground.
Oh, you're going to try to
Like
grapple it? Okay. Roll me an arm strike.
God damn it. Really?
That hits.
Wow. Okay. So is it a strength check or
Now it is a strength check.
I've got advantage from rage, so
Not a strength save, it's a check, but you still should have advantage.
yeah, I do. There we go.
And mine roll. Yep. Oh yeah, so you're on the ground with him. I'll say you just like you just speared him, and you guys went flying away from. You guys just see it as Javir sees his friend, man, just get mortally wounded and fucking tear off after it, man, like cat speed, and just comes and without even getting his weapon out, just slams himself into the wolf. Cat versus dog, primal right now on the ground.
And that'd be my action, right? I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
think I can do anything as a bonus.
Rage was bonus.
Yeah, that's all I can do. Anyway,
Luna,
That'll be my turn.
Okay.
your friend just almost probably killed herself to save you.
Well, thanks. So I'm gonna do apparently my favorite spell, Moonbeam.
There we go. Get that
We're
radiant.
talking about werewolves here. I think that's a good idea.
I'll get it for you.
Oh shit! Gonna put them on steroids.
And so they have to, if they are a shape changer, they have to make their save with disadvantage. If they fail, they revert to their original form. So I'm going to put it on Werewolf 1 without getting to rear.
Okay. I'm going to say that's impossible right now.
Yeah, because
While he's
Okay,
grappled,
then I will
just
put it
have
on-
them separate like that.
Then I will put it on Werewolf, that one, if you can see where I moved it.
Yeah, that is a sick ass spell right there. I didn't even realize it did that. That's gross. Okay. Con save, or it does 2d10 radiant damage. Saves. Resolution. You can't assume different form until it leaves the spell's light.
oh shit! If these are shape changers, it's disadvantage too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the perfect spell.
Yeah.
It's the perfect spell.
I assume werewolves are shaking.
I just wanted to read it because it's really bad for this guy.
It's nuts that you've got 15 spell DC
I got it.
at this level.
Alright, so he's gonna... I gotta move it off of him just to select him. There we go.
Okay.
Alright, con save. Versus, what's my DC? 15 or 11 damage or half? At disadvantage? That would be a success. Let me just roll the other one because it didn't roll them both for whatever reason. 16 and an 18.
Damn.
Yeah.
But it makes sense if it fails. Okay, so it still takes 6 damage.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, that kind of fell flat on its face, but you don't know till you try.
Still,
It stays out, doesn't it?
Still
Yeah.
move it on top of it every round.
You can move
Yeah.
too. You still can move your entire movement speed if you want to.
Seeing as I'm like practically dying, I'm gonna like move back here some. Get out of the front line. It'll be my turn.
Okay. Then let's get this one. Really not paying much attention to the dwarf, but is aware of him being. Is still attempting to shred Garvok.
Before, I'm gonna use my cutting words, and for the dang it, what's it called? Yeah,
Good reaction.
reaction.
What does it do?
Hit you.
Here, I'll post it. Oh, I posted it twice.
Okay. So does a 16 even hit you?
It's before I roll it before we decide.
Well, what's
And
your
it's
armor
just-
class? Just out of curiosity.
It's 13. Wait, I think it
Okay.
went up to 14.
Okay. Yeah, so you have to roll at least a 2.
So it's just a. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so like right when he's about to grab you with his claw, like you just look at him and you say something to him about his fleas or something, and he's just like, what? And it actually like messes him up for a second, giving you time to just barely miss it. And it totally fucks up his bite. There's no heart in it after that weird insult. Your turn.
I remember Beldry saying something about the silver, so I'm just gonna take some silver pieces out of my bag and stick them in my fingers and punch the wolf in the face.
Okay. Unarmed strike.
I'm not seeing it in my attacks.
Then it's going to just be a d20 plus your strength modifier plus your proficiency, which is plus 2. So 20 plus 2 plus your strength bonus.
I do 20 plus 2. We'll just
What?
do 20 plus 2. One. Wonderful.
Okay.
Mhm.
You do 1 damage
Mhm.
to the wolf, but you also take 1 damage from the coins just like smashing into your fingers when you smash them into him.
Alright. And then after I'm done with that, I'm gonna move over here next to Valmir.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
And this wolf, which you are grappled up with. And let's see.
Another strength.
I mean, no, he's not really trying to free himself from your grapple. He's fighting you like a dog. He's just trying to bite you. But actually, let me check something here. So I forgot to put it on him. But even through
Also,
you managed to like
consider-
just like get like an arm up under his chin where he can't bite you. You got like your legs wrapped around his waist and you got his neck pinned under your arm.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Got him in a rear naked choke.
Beldry.
Good one, Javier.
I keep on with the crossbow. And this time we'll have
Hail
that
of
beautiful
thorns.
attack. Yep.
But which one are you attacking?
Last time he attacked this one.
Werewolf 2. Yeah.
Alright, so we gotta make.
that is a hit.
But we also have to take saving throws because we're in
Yeah,
a 5
because it
foot
hits
radius.
everybody around. You probably should shoot that one. It's in range, right?
Say again.
Crossbow.
If you shoot this one, then Hail of Thorns will hit everybody around. If he's right, and I'm pretty sure he is.
Dude, fucking heavy crossbow has a 100-foot range. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'll do 4. Can I re-roll the damage because I canceled it like right in the middle of doing that?
Yeah. Just put it up again. It's supposed to be Werewolf 3 or 2. Everyone's supposed to be 4 of them.
So yeah, 5 on
Uh,
that guy there, I guess. Since it's out of range
Um,
of everybody else.
But is it? Let's see. Let me look at it real quick. Dex save or half. With the DC 12. Okay. Dex 5. Oh, he failed. Yonk. So the thorns just like rain down all over him, and that actually does hurt him. Like you can see him bleeding from the thorns that pierce his hide, but your arrow just sticks in him, and it basically works itself back out like magically, and just falls out of him. Does nothing.
The arrows, they do nothing.
Are you done?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure the werewolf has to make a save again because it started its turn in the moon.
You are correct. Is it the beginning of the turn? It is. Okay, so
You have to reroll the damage too, I think.
yeah. Go ahead and put it back up.
Okay.
He rolled
Oh,
a
look
2
at that.
and a 1. Oh my god.
Yeah. Don't be
I-
impressed with that massive damage. It's ridiculous.
Well, it could still be very bad for him.
Yeah, he could still be changed back, so and I guess is still rolling at disadvantage.
These might not be turned werewolves though, they might just be fucking born werewolves.
Guess what?
Man, I gotta roll.
Apparently they're high
Damage.
rolling werewolves is what they are.
I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, there it is. So he does eat the damage,
He makes
It immediately-
a disadvantage.
and then he immediately like just starts to like scream, like in pain, like big time, and you can hear like bones snapping and shit into place, and like he just like comes back into his like skin, and turns into a dude who's like he's just standing there in like shredded up clothes, and suddenly he doesn't look so keen on this shit.
Good. Alright.
And
Good catch, Scion.
he immediately dashes off into the bush, like stumbling the whole way, like one hand on the ground, that one keep himself on his feet, but running headlong. Balmir. Oh, spiritual weapon, huh? Oh,
We're
Where's
still
it going?
Nice.
We're still level 4, by the way, right?
yeah.
Awesome.
Where you? Oh, you got it right there. Werewolf 13. What is this exactly?
Did you just say werewolf 13?
Yeah. Yeah.
There are
Pay
2
no
more
attention
of
to the
them.
man behind the curtain. Okay.
There's a lot of invisible stuff happening, apparently.
Okay. You can make it. So you have to make an attack. And that was your attack. And It was not a good attack, so. But I believe that was a bonus action, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, spiritual weapons bonus action. Yeah.
And use it. Mm-hmm. Oh. Who are you hitting with that, man?
I mean, I'm right here.
I mean, you can move. You'll just incur that attack of opportunity. Got it. Alright. Garbok, you are healed 14 points of damage. Ballmare reaches over just above ball level and grabs you and goes, "Here!" And you just see this kind of like opposing force fighting through your blood right now. And Javir, he's
Alright.
still blessed for days.
What can I even do to this guy? Alright.
Ground and pound.
And I'm just gonna attack him while I assume I can do it while I keep him grappled. Just hit him with my claws, or just like
All right,
try to rake
yeah.
my claws into him.
Yeah. Try to rake him, just unarmed strike.
Natural
Claw
20.
attack.
Nice.
Okay.
Time to roll the crit table.
Nice.
You sliced into a major artery. He just starts gushing, and you hear him like as soon as you do, just like,
Wait. What is going on there?
with
Where's that D4 coming from?
Bless.
But it shouldn't apply to my damage.
then you have it turned on in your global damage modifier instead of your attack modifier.
I had it that way before.
Unless there's some other
Alright.
reason,
It's
like
just my attack modifier.
oh, it's because of you get a D4
Oh,
because of your claws.
Yeah, that's right. So I don't know how to interpret that.
Well, your damage is here 5 plus 2. You just roll your damage twice, it said, right? Roll your damage twice and add them together, so you rolled 5 twice for damage.
I just don't know what that 2 plus 2 is on the top. I don't know why it's showing that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
I think
2d1 for rage.
Yeah, I don't.
No.
That's weird.
Nothing that like that. I have no idea. We'll figure that out later. Like where it says slashing, that's just your. Wait, it's supposed. Is that your attack roll?
No,
Oh.
my attack roll was the.
Yeah, this is just damage. So how I read that is 5. You rolled 5, and then you rolled a 5. You add 2 for your rage.
12.
Right. And then you'll roll a d12. Then the creature loses a d12 hit points at the start of each of its turns, unless it takes an action to staunch its wounds, which it really can't because it's grappled. Okay.
Damn.
So what happens is really strange. Like your claws shred open, like literally tear and just shred into the meat of him. But right away, like his exterior starts to heal itself up. Like he almost feels nothing from that, but he's still like bleeding and gushing, and he's going, and like they have to bleed, but your claws are not magical or silver.
Yep.
That would be cool, though.
Silver tips for my claws.
Silver tip claws. But you still like severed one of his fucking main bloodlines, so that's
Alright.
gonna count for something.
Try to
Luna.
get that fucking chokehold in a little more.
Okay, so I cannot. So Javier and Werewolf 1 are still like so entangled. I could not moonbeam Werewolf 1, correct?
No, you can get Werewolf 1.
No, it's
Or not
But
one,
will
but you can get 2. Like you
Okay,
could
but I
put, you
could
could
not
put your
get
beam
one.
like right there.
Okay, yeah.
Right,
so,
yeah. Like they literally should be like that. I just have them
Okay, so
separated.
yeah. So yeah, I want to go after 2.
There. And go ahead and roll it.
Okay. Hell yeah, that's better on damage. Now you'll pass.
And con save. And 12.
He needs to not roll like his buddy who's like 18, 18.
Well, he rolled a 16. Let's see.
Oh,
what
he's
he
got to
does for
roll.
the
Yeah, one more
second
time.
shit.
Lower.
Well, like he instantly eats that damage. Like you just see him smoking, and the bones on his face just start going back into his face, and just crunch. You hear that sound, and just him just and he just transforms back into a human.
Nice.
Are you done?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
So you're all gonna get attacks of opportunity.
I mean, he's human now, isn't he? Or as human as a werewolf can be.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see any reason to attack him.
Um,
Well, it's your turn, so if Balmir is not going to attack, yep. Swarp is your Warhammer Silver. Huh? Okay, so it's not silver, not magical. It just bangs into his keister and moves him along. I mean, that's like an ass-shattering blow, but he's not a normal creature.
oh damn.
Garvok.
Human form?
Mm-hmm. He's still a werewolf, even when he's a human.
I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna cure wounds on this big wolf lady right here.
Alright. The bard turns away from your blinding moonbeam and reaches out to grope you. Come here, wolf lady. It's not the most attractive thing, but you understand his intent. And he heals you for 7 points of damage.
Well, thank you.
Okay. strength check me, honey. Let's do it. Oh no. Wrong thing. There we go. Yeah. What's up, barbarian?
Uh-oh.
Oh, strength check against that. Okay.
You still raging?
Crit, crit, crit. Crit.
Yeah. 20.
22.
What hit away from you before that moonbeam was on him.
Wow, I
Beldry.
think it's nice. I'm helping him out, really.
He's not really. Yeah. Moonlight's normally their friend, but in this case, it's reverse fucking him.
Let's see. Hold on, I was here. I go there and attack with my rapier.
Is it silver?
No.
You would know that it won't matter then.
Hmm.
You're just taking the chance on hitting Javier because they're entwined.
Well, then I'll just forget that I moved there.
Yeah, you're a monster hunter. You know it's got to be silver. At first, you had suspicions. Now you're sure because you shot one.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that magic works against them too, right?
Yep.
Yep. So I guess I'm going to use my bonus action, cast Hail of Thorns again.
So you can hit Javier.
Yeah, that's not.
I can take it. I don't care.
I'm a man. All right.
I have
And
advantage on,
I will.
saving throw, too.
Let's see.
If you're shooting at the werewolf, they're prone, so it's going to be disadvantage. If you miss, there's a 50% chance that you might hit him.
He knows I don't care.
Right.
So I'm going to shoot here. Because the thorns will come from a 5-foot radius.
You have to hit it.
It says next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack.
I'm just going to hold my action. Just going to hold my action.
Okay. In case he gets up, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it will be Balmer's turn. Oh yeah. Radiant damage or con save. Alright, let me make his save. Since your spiritual weapon is rolling with disadvantage because it's grappled, it misses, but it doesn't hit anybody else. Simply because it's melee. The word of radiance is probably going to do 2 damage. Because this dude has shitty con. Will even let me select him. There we go. Well, then there's that. But it was still 1, right?
No, it's no damage if he succeeds.
Oh, okay. Then it will be. Are you done, Balmir? Zavir?
I am gonna.
Oh, roll your d12 because I forgot to do. He did take some bleed damage.
Nice.
Damn, he's gushing.
I am just gonna let go of him and just like jump to my feet real quick and back away. Wait for that moonbeam.
Okay, you still have an action if you want it. You want to use your action to disengage?
I want to get. If he tries to get up and run, I'm gonna fucking tackle him again.
Okay, so you can't move and make an attack as a held action. So you can say if he comes close to you, you're going to tackle him again.
Yeah.
Or you can punch him or whatever you want to do as you're running.
Or I'll just.
But
I won't leave
yeah.
range for them, and then if he
Okay.
tries to get up and run,
got it. And then it will be Javir's Luna's turn.
Guess what Luna's gonna do? Oh, right there. Yeah.
All right.
Let me roll it again.
Yep. Let's see here.
Luna's signature spell by now.
oh damn!
I mean, your name is Luna.
Yeah, checks out really.
Well, he fails.
You love to see it.
And this one, like, just wrecks them as well. But this one shrinks down into an even smaller form.
Oh crap!
And it's a female.
Oh.
And
I yell out. Go ahead.
Nope, go for it.
I was just gonna. I yell out to the group like, we need to capture this one so we can talk to her.
So, capture her. It's your turn.
I mean, that was my action, so that's all I can do.
Okay. Now, this guy's gone. Garbok.
I'm just gonna heal her again.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
He's just never let go. He's holding you, this, pumping this energy into you, singing his bard song.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Don't worry. And are you done, Garbok?
I am done.
Yeah, I mean, he immediately gets up, uses his action to disengage carefully from you.
Doesn't
tries
if he
to
starts his, well, he started his turn in the
Yeah.
moonbeam.
He didn't get an opportunity attack. I mean, I know he can disengage, but I had an attack prepared, so I didn't know if he could disengage from that or she.
No, you can use that one. I still have to roll con on this garbage thing.
Yeah, I was just gonna tackle her again.
Okay. Or 12. Go ahead and roll your attack, Cody. Or I gotta roll
The attack roll is
bougie. Okay, so failure. She eats damage. Javir also hit her and trying to tackle her again. So strength check again.
Yeah, I did it already.
Okay.
Fuck.
So yeah. I mean, you can't like you hit her and get a hold of her with your claws, but she just muscles you down. And then it will be the same action taken, getting the fuck out of Dodge. But Beldry.
I can't reach her.
That bleed damage I rolled was the one for this turn, right?
Nope. Go ahead and roll for this turn, because this will be the second round. I mean, she's leaving a trail of blood. Blind. Just by.
You cut out.
I said she's leaving a trail of blood behind her that a blind man could track just by feeling it.
She's gonna keep losing it too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna chase her.
Unless she stops and does something to stop it. It is Beldry's turn currently.
Send a crossbow toward the back of her legs.
Yeah, I mean, it buries into her calf, and it actually knocks her down. But just because the force of it hitting her in the leg just throws her off and trips her, but it doesn't really hurt her. She just pulls it out. Like that, they don't lose their immunities here when they're not in werewolf form. They're still lycanthropes.
I'm just trying to catch her. But
You probably did that solidly. Are you done?
Yep.
All right, Balmir. You can try. It'd be with advantage because she's prone. Okay, so yeah, you grab a hold of her and she's just like, ah, she shrieks in pain. Are you done? You got her bear hugging her? Dwarf lock. Javir. These are the tightest ball hugging this pants I ever had.
I'm gonna just run up here and grab her legs and pick her all the way up in the air.
Okay, make a strength check.
Swing 3.
Yeah. Toss her up like a bag of feathers. Now, it's so violent. Like Valmir's actually, you can. Here's the best way. I don't know why I got my camera off. Hurt my shit of dirt. Like when you like lift her up like this, like you guys see everything come up, and you see Balmer's feet like, and he's just hanging on to it like right in the middle. Luna.
Well, if he's got her, I'm just gonna hold my turn.
Garvok.
Just like, what are we doing with her?
I'm gonna
He's just
run
snarling
up here
and bleeding
and-
all over the dwarf.
try and calm her down a bit.
Okay.
Hey, ooh, wait up.
Well, the bard runs up and starts dancing or playing his dulcimer or whatever he's trying to do to calm her down.
Just cookie crisped her.
Give me a performance check.
Performance.
Lullaby. It's okay. You don't need that blood. We'll get you some better blood. I mean, she kind of gets to Almir's beard, chest, and she just lets out her last breath and goes limp.
Just like wiping the blood off with fucking claws.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
That was exactly enough for her to bleed out. For some reason, that is not showing up. There's some kind of weird fucking shit in here. Whatever. Supposed to put an X on him, but you won.
Woohoo!
Moonbeam won. It started off shitty, man. I thought it was gonna fucking not be good.
I did too, and I went to half health in one hit. I was like, uh-oh.
This is why Builder's like, this is why we need silver. This is why I try to get fucking silver.
Other problems. I think we have 2 werewolves in our party.
Yeah, you hear a scream from one of the kids out of nowhere. Ah! Fucking like top of their lungs, man, like squealing. When you guys rush over like to see what's up, the original one that had got hit with that moonbeam has a little girl like by her arm, and he's got like his hand at her throat, and you can see that he's already begun to transform.
You cut out.
But he's he's already like begun to transform back into a wolf. He's just kind of holding it back, but you can see his fingers getting longer, and when you walk up on him, like he said,
Go ahead, she's not ours.
Jesus.
he rips her throat out,
Quiet, goon.
grabs the little boy, and then dashes, puts him up under his arm, and takes off.
Will that take care of that?
How far away from?
Yeah, what? We're cool with that?
Hold on, I'm trying to process this. Like that.
I'll definitely.
No, you can still catch him. Yeah, he's just trying.
So I'm just going to go into a dash and use that feature. So it's like triple move.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as soon as you start closing the gap on him, he looks at you and makes the gesture like holding this boy.
Fuck, I don't know.
So he's over
Try to
here.
Go out, like, we'll leave you alone. We just want the kid.
Correction, y'all want the kid.
Roll a persuasion check.
It's not great for me. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Luna takes off running towards that as well.
Okay, I mean, yeah, you guys can easily catch up to them. When am I? Where is? Oh, there. Yeah,
I'm not gonna
So
run or
I-
anything, but I'll just follow
he
behind.
says, No, I don't believe you. He's like, you'll kill me as soon as I let her down.
And so I
Him.
say, if you don't let him down, I'll kill you both with Moonbeam, and you know I'll do it.
He said, well, you'll have it to do.
What?
Yeah, what's he got to lose? You gonna kill his kid too?
If he doesn't put him down. I mean, trying to
Okay.
intimidate him, because I just fucked up his whole party.
I'll let you roll the intimidation. You're fucking crazy. And he just like he drops the kid and takes off running again.
Okay. Okay.
Just run over and grab the kid. Just fucking carry him around like a sack of potatoes. Make sure nothing happens to him.
All right,
The kid
well, since we
is hysterically crying.
Well,
Rosa! Rosa! Hold on.
I need
Life
something
aggro.
real quick.
Yo, yeah.
Sounds like it'd be worth a shot.
You throw it up, let me read it. Learned a pretty fucking valuable lesson about your bard just now.
do what?
I think you might learn a pretty valuable lesson about your bard just now.
Yeah, this is about to happen too.
No, it has to. You have to touch a living creature.
It's an abomination.
What?
No, it's a kid.
Won't be.
A kid that we just rescued.
Yeah, I'm not the one who killed it.
And you gambled with its life. If
Yes.
you ever do it again, I'll put a sword through your throat myself. Understand that.
Hmm.
No one is disagreeing with him.
Yeah, like I go stand next to him and just him giving him an evil
That was
look. Like,
definitely something that you don't want to put in your stories when you're singing about heroic tales.
I mean, yeah, I feel bad for it, and I do agree that what I did was morally ambiguous, but, I mean...
Wait.
They weren't.
So out of character, I think you may have been confused. It wasn't. That wasn't like one of the werewolves that had turned back. That was one of the kids that we had rescued.
Yeah, one of
So,
the hags.
Yeah, that was a. Yeah,
No,
that was an actual. No, it wasn't a hag. It was an actual child that had been kidnapped from the village. That's why.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I thought. My bad if it wasn't clear.
I thought you said that they had already been reborn from the hags or something.
No, they
No.
only had them for a few days.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
They kidnapped
That
those children
sucks.
from the village.
Misunderstanding. Oops. My bad. If only your God could hear you now. Garvok. Okay. All that just happened in a random attack. Your shelter still stands. And it is still dark.
Yeah, I guess we need to bury this child.
Okay. You spend about an hour
I can probably
in a relatively shallow grave,
my claws
because you know,
still raging.
and then you manage to finish out the rest of the night. Just, I mean, you hear the wolves howl and stuff, but I mean, it's nothing unnatural or not normal for Barovia, but these ones aren't right upon you. But nervously, you manage to eke out a couple hours of rest, and get your hit points.
Well,
and
wait.
spells.
Okay. Well, as soon as we wake up, I'm like, so I need some help on not turning into a werewolf. Does anybody got any ideas on
To
that?
inform you, but unless we're level 5, that's not going to happen. Because remove curse is a 3rd level spell.
I mean, if we're not turning
And-
right now, I don't see a problem.
Wait, give me Balmir. Who got bit? It was Luna and
Yes.
Garbok, right?
Indeed.
Okay, so Balmir, roll me a religion check.
Nice. Yes. These are the roles I like
Okay.
to see when they concern me.
So you know what it is. You've seen it treated before. You just don't have the skill to treat it. Like you're not that strong yet
You'll
with
have
your
it
god.
so soon.
But you also know that they've got likely 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks before it fully takes hold, and they'll transform for the first time.
And in all that time, I can make jokes.
Kind of faintly, but then it kind of picks up the closer you get to this big 3-story, really narrow, almost tower-like house that's unusually dark timbers and stuff on it. There's this moaning cry. It's the sound of a woman just like she's bawled until she can't bawl anymore, but she still must cry. So that's the sound that's coming out, and it just floats down to you. Just the and then same one. She's. I mean, it's yeah. Let me throw up Barovia. So you guys would have come in right here. Kid took off, just disappeared up in through these houses. But you're back in the original
Where-
town,
can you paint-
which you first. You guys are here.
Okay, thank you.
Like, this is the church where you murdered Doru.
Put him out of his misery.
This is Arena and Ismark's mansion, the burgomaster's house. This is Bildrat's Mercantile, which is the only shop in town. And this is the inn, which is called the Blood on the Vine. That sound
Okay,
you're hearing
I
is
mean-
coming from here, this little house.
I'm going to
I feel like-
Bildrat's.
Okay. When you come up on the building, it's like one of the only ones in, early, foggy morning that there's anything going on in. But there's light coming out of it because it's still dark here, even though it's daylight. It's just like a shitty LED. But when you walk in, you see this probably 50-year-old man, bald on top with like a little curled out goatee that comes out like a elf shoe kind of. And he just kind of looks up at you with one eye and goes, "What do you want?"
Come to trade.
He looks around and says, I got those. And he's got anything from any of the items that you can buy in the player's handbook.
Like the entire playbook, like handbook.
Any of the items like you could find in a shop. Not like a carriage or a fleet of horses or anything like that. But he says, I've got them. And then when he tells you the price, they are time and a half what they cost in the player's handbook.
I'll be right back. I gotta go get my handbook.
It only matters if you want to buy stuff.
Yeah.
And the handbook's right here, so you really don't have to go anywhere. Crossbow bolts.
So would like healing potions be at this shop?
He's got a few.
Is this Barovia?
The lesser ones.
When you
Well,
say the
one that does 2d4 plus 1, I think, or plus 2. I don't know if it's called
you
minor
say
healing
here's that
potions.
handbook with all the prices.
Oh, it's in the player's handbook.
Where are you pointing to when you said here's the handbook with all the prices?
It's in the compendium. Like anything you want to search up, any of that knowledge is in there. Or you can look on D&D Beyond if you're more comfortable with it. But it's just the player's handbook. If you've got your player's handbook, you can use that too. It should be...
Yeah, it's at my house. Weird, because when I search it, I like no results found. Or
Okay, I got crossbow ammunition. Oh. The rules for it.
Crossbow bolts are.
There we go.
So they're one crossbow bolts are 1 gold piece for 20.
No, it's just 150%, so it'd be 1.5.
All right.
Like 1 gold and 5 silver.
Well, I'm gonna buy 20. So that'll put me at 45. I've already got 25.
Okay, like he happily hands them over, collects his money. Yeah, anything else?
Let's see.
He shows you his potions. They are 50 gold piece. He's got 4 of them.
I'm trying to find the silver. There's silver pieces. All right. I think. No, that's.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to find a blacksmith who could do that.
Yeah. That's what I was going to try to do is.
Get your
silver
weapons
some of my
silvered.
weapons. Yep.
Alright, 1 sec.
I'm going to buy 1 potion of healing for 50.
Okay.
Assuming that's the price on the thing.
Yeah, you can buy one. Let's see. And then... Bildrath himself actually tells you, like, his nephew Perry Wimple can do the work, and he can silver anything you want. but it's 100 gold pieces an item, and he can't guarantee the integrity of the item completely. They usually are fine, but they have been known to have been made weaker by the process because he's not an expert blacksmith.
Hold on a second.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How do you have so few?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except silvered weapons. So, are you guys?
How many dice set does he have in stock?
How many what?
Sets of dice does he have in stock?
Oh, only one. He's got them.
No. Well,
Not
I guess
something I
I'll
was
go ahead and
hiding
get
in.
one of those.
Set of dice. Okay. How much does it cost?
1 silver piece.
All right. So he's unwilling to make change for less than that. So he says 2. Plus, it's the only set of dice he has.
I'm gonna try to get my weapon silvered.
All right. He says, he holds his hand out and goes, 100 gold.
I am just barely shy. I have about 98. Any chance that'll do it? We are trying to get rid of Strahd.
Give me a, what, this is going to be persuasion?
I do not have a token.
What the fuck? I'm not even on Roll20 right now. I searched something that took me off completely. And you can still just roll and add it, but here's your token. One of these days, I'll just.
I just want to see if this works.
Well. What the fuck? Oh, there. There's a couple of them. There you go. Well, that's pretty bad. He says the price is 100 gold.
Can somebody give me
Take
2
it or
gold?
leave it.
Here, no, you got it. Alright.
Thank you, Bomir.
Oh, how
How long
nice.
is this going to take?
He says, you can come back tomorrow. When you hand over the gold, he goes, Periwimple. And like, out from this curtain opens up, steps this dude. He's like blonde with this big chisel jaw, and he's about 7 foot tall. He's got a leather jerkin on, but you can still see that he's just like rippled muscle, like Fabio, man, underneath it. And he comes out and like looks over and he goes, I got another one for you, nephew. And he holds up your axe. I
No, it's
barely lifted up to him. Like Periwimple just reaches out and like grabs hold of the hilt and he goes, I'll make it shiny. He goes, "Yes, Periwinkle, make it shiny." And he just turns around and goes, "Okay," and goes back behind the curtain.
Take good care of it for me. Oh God.
He says, "Come back tomorrow, and he'll have it ready for you. No refunds." And he locks his money in a little box, puts the key in his pocket.
Fair enough. Anything pressing we have to do?
I mean, there's still the fact that I'm a werewolf.
Yeah, I feel like that's top of mind for me as well.
Seems like more of a problem.
Is there
When I get hurt, I don't
Are
want to
there
go,
any, like-
ow!
Yeah.
were there any other people at the church that we thought might be able to help us with this type thing?
No, not here. Just Father Donovan's the only thing they have here, and he's a regular priest. He doesn't even have power. Like, Balmer's much more in tune with the gods than he is.
All right. Well, do we want to check out Crying Lady?
Yeah,
Wait, where's that coming from?
I'm
It is there.
You talking about the
Yeah.
place that told us would kill us?
You have an invitation to Strahd's castle
Yeah.
and some information that you tortured out of a hag, kinda, just by letting her live.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sounds like a plan to me.
So, I mean, when you come up to the door, like, it's obviously louder and coming. What are you gonna do?
I'll knock on the door.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. For just a second, the crying stops and then it starts again. But no one answers.
I'll knock again.
This time your knock is totally ignored.
I'm gonna keep beating on the door.
While he's doing that, I want to check and see if the door is locked.
hold on before we move on. I was trying to look something up. So I'm still in the shop.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to do something. I'm going to buy Smith's tools. So that's what, 30 gold?
Are they 20 gold?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So. And 10 silver is 1 gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to trade 4 gold for 40 silver.
To who?
The shopkeeper.
No, he won't do that.
much
Silver's
silver?
much better to have here.
How much silver will he give me?
He'll sell it at 4 to 1. Begrudgingly. He's already got to put a bunch on that axe.
For
Yeah, and he's not a money changer. There's not really one in town. He's just the one dude here who feels like he can rip everybody off because he's the one fucking dude in town. He's like the only IGA. in a shitty little town.
So give me 4 silver pieces for 1 gold piece. Is that right?
Yeah, right.
You do know you have a bunch of friends over here with silver that you can just, trade them the actual amount.
I don't.
Yeah.
What broke?
Yeah. No, I dished it all out. Are you planning on trying to like smith your own shit? Because that's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah, I was gonna coat some arrows at least, some arrowheads. Because I figure if I buy the smith's tools, I can at least melt silver down.
Yeah, like, well, you can learn how to do that shit, but if you already don't know it, like it would be something that you would have to spend time learning, like a whole month or something, or maybe just a week, so you don't fuck your arrows up and make them off balance and shitty.
Because even if you do tip them, they're going to be really dull because it removes all the edge.
All right, never mind that then.
Like there are actual. I found actual guides for silver and silvering your weapons and ammunition. It's like 10 gold pieces to silver 1 arrow.
Yeah. All right.
But there's not a whole lot of things that just have to have silver. Like werewolves, lycanthropes are just one of the things. Like most things require either magic or half damage or something like that.
Yeah, well, good thing there's no werewolves in the party. We totally won't be needing that stuff.
Yeah, he's already like, I'm just gonna powder up some silver and stick it in your fucking gruel. I'm cooking dinner tonight, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, when he was
Here's
like,
some
"Oh, we can change it
hydroxychlorosilver."
for the party." Yeah. Yeah. Well, I could tell you he's not getting any silver from me because I'm immediately
Like you can
suspicious
still
of this.
totally buy that shit and learn how to do it though.
That's all right.
You don't want to buy it at all?
Nope.
And also he will do it for, like I said, 10 gold pieces per one.
Yeah.
I want to try and talk him down a bit.
Nah, don't worry about it. We'll move on. We were at the.
They don't want to. They don't open. Some of them stare at you mean, but you just like very fucking weird to them. That moaning sound just wafts down from the upper level. As soon as you go in, like you can just look over to the side, like the stairs immediately climb up to the next level. Behind the stairs, there's like a little bit of space where there's like a chair and table.
I think I will go up those stairs.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I follow.
they head in, and like you guys just go into this house and walk up these stairs, and you see just sitting there on like an old rocking chair, just going back and forth, this woman with this just gaunt, pale face. Her hair lays in 2 braids that are just look like they're just like damp and saggy over her shoulders, but they were black and vibrant at one time, but now you can see all kinds of like gray and white just interweaving into it, and her eyes are just like sunken, hollow, but there's just still just like tears are just soaking her pointed cheekbones and like dripping all the way down her neck. Like her whole entire top of her blouse is just stained from crying, like just tears, endless tears. And she still just rocks and cries. And
You
rocks
okay?
and cries. Garbok. Garbok walks over and just goes, "You okay?" And all of a sudden, she stops
Oh fuck.
and looks and like closes her eyelids, and when they open back up, they're just pupilless white orbs, and you hear, "It's not nice to keep the devil waiting. Your invitation."
Oh no, you cut out.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Your invitation, and that was it.
Will expire. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No.
So, she basically said your invitation. She said it's not nice to keep the devil waiting. Your invitation expire.
Is it like nighttime right now, or is it
Nope.
midday?
Yeah, probably 11 before noon.
I mean, do we go to Strahd's?
She goes back to rocking
Seems like we
and
don't
crying, and you have many choices.
I mean, he's a vampire. He's not gonna die anytime soon. What's the big rush?
He seems like there's a rush. How far away is the Abbey?
At least a day and a night. It's on the other side of Barovia. That to get to the Abbey of St. Markovia, where the abbot is.
Well, I'm gonna pet the rocking chair lady's head and say, "Oh, it's all right. You're possessed. Here, have a pie."
She just goes, Gertruda, Gertruda, where are you? She doesn't eat. She just keeps bawling, and now she just keeps saying Gertruda over and over.
I'm gonna take a slice of pie and just slowly put it towards her mouth.
No, she pushes it away. She says, no. No, she's like kind of out of her weird trance, and her eyes are normal now. And then she kind of snaps and looks at you in this moment of lucidity and says, and grabs a hold of Garbok and like grabs him like by the collar and pulls him close and says, I never let her go outside. Her whole life, I barricaded her in her room. I kept her safe. She went out a week ago, clutching her malformed doll. And she starts wailing again, Gertruda! Like that's all you get out of her, and she starts going hysterical again and just rocking back and forth, bawling, and nothing you can do. You just like shove pie all up in her grill. It's nothing, man. She doesn't even pay attention to it. She'll let it roll down her chin.
Man, what a waste of pie.
That pie is rancid, by the way, at this point.
It's been like a day. Last time, I guess. I'm sad now.
The meat pie, packing like a meat pie around in your bag for about 3 days. Oh, you
3
got
days?
one.
I thought it was
No, you got
yesterday
some from
we
the
did that.
end. From the end. Okay, yeah. It's not rancid. It's still genuine drugs.
You guys want some?
I'm good. Nothing.
What will you guys do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and loot her house.
Okay.
Is there anything of value?
You like scrape together some old silverware and like you find a golden candelabra that's worth like 50 gold. Probably about 10 gold pieces worth of silverware. Heirloom looking stuff.
Like, well,
Garbage
let's
just starts
go.
raffling through her shit, stuff it in his bags.
It's not like she's gonna use it anytime soon.
Alright. What are you guys gonna do?
I'll take whatever I can hold without going. How heavy is the candelabra?
Just maybe 2 pounds.
2 pounds. Alright, I'll take it. Take that. Anyone gonna take the silverware?
What's your AC?
Mine. 14.
So Belly just out of nowhere fucking socks you right in the jaw.
Man,
Almost
we gotta
knocking
talk
a
about
tooth loose.
this.
Like bam, you take 3 points of damage. Like he hit you hard.
You gotta start warning people before you punch them.
Put it all back,
Defeats the purpose.
or I'm
right?
gonna beat you down. I'm gonna cuff you, and I'm gonna take you to the authorities.
I mean, she's possessed. She's
Put it
obviously
all
not
back,
good enough.
or I'm gonna beat you down, and I'm gonna cuff you, and I'm gonna take you to the authorities.
Are you the only one that's opposing me?
I oppose it, but not physically. Like I say, this is wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I guess your perspective would more or less be, yeah, whatever. Who cares? It's neutral.
I mean,
Beldry's definitely like, you fucking robbing her? Obviously. And evil. That's exactly neutral evil. The worst evil.
I mean, I'm not.
But he may not know that. Maybe Beldry's teaching him a valuable lesson in human society. But maybe this is his orc's perspective. Like, you don't fucking need it.
I
Nevertheless,
still
you have just been punched in the jaw and told to replace Mad Mary's items.
I kind of just want to see you two go at it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to kill a friend, so
Oh, you're not gonna kill anybody. Nobody's killing.
At this point, well, I'm wondering if we're friends, because I don't rob helpless women.
what are you gonna make me feel bad? I'll toss the candelabra on the floor.
Just put it all
Fair
back.
enough.
You got it.
I'm not gonna go that far.
I'm gonna wait for him to leave.
I'm
Okay.
gone.
I'm assuming everybody exits
Yes.
except Beldry.
Oh wow. Okay, I'll be the last one out. Shut the door.
Okay. The door shuts. The sobbing continues. And she still has her family heirlooms.
We should probably go to the Abbey. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think?
I mean, I'm kind of getting the subtle hint that we should go see Strahd, but I don't know how well that's going to go for us.
I'm not.
I think it's better to go talk to him before we become his enemy.
I'm not making. I don't want to make the journey to his castle without my weapon.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't. I don't know if I missed it or what. What was it? The Abbey.
The Abbey of Saint Markovia.
Oh. Yeah. Didn't the hag tell us we definitely die there? Right now.
No.
Yeah.
Did she say that about like Strahd?
It was a place where a weapon was.
Oh,
An
I thought that
ancient
was the same
temple.
place. Never mind.
No, she was a treasure trove of save my life information.
I mean, she's disabled for like 13 years at least now, so plenty of time for us to beef up and then come back and. Well, no, we can't hurt her. Never mind. We'll just
So
hide.
if you guys can always go hit up Arik over at the Blood on the Vine Tavern if you need a room.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna need a meal and somewhere to sleep.
If you guys are just gonna spend the rest of the day in town.
Is there anywhere I can go earn some money? Like either like fighting or as just a laborer.
I mean, we
Yeah.
did have a pretty good sum of money, except
I have
Mr.
zero money.
Everything has to be morally right for everybody over here.
Arik offers you to clean out his stables. I mean, he really doesn't have much more than that. And, like the people in this town really don't want anything to do with you guys anyway. Especially some weird cat thing. But,
For what? Like,
yeah, I mean, he'll pay you 10 copper pieces to do that.
fuck that. No. Sorry, not worth my time.
But definitely, like, for a gold piece each, you guys can get a full stomach in a room.
I'm good with that.
Well, I don't know if I have any gold pieces left.
Well, you probably won't get a full stomach, Luna, because you're so big. They're still stingy with man-sized portions.
Discrimination.
How much
You
would
can
it cost
sprinkle
to get
some
her
good
full?
berries on it. Yeah, they don't have a problem with discrimination here.
How much does she need to eat?
Hey, I'm
It
looking. to
nourishes
see.
her. She's just still hungry, not satisfied.
I know. I'm
portion.
asking how much would it cost?
Oh, just
Okay, now I'm good. I
Another
have
gold-
6
another
gold
portion.
pieces. So I'll spend my. I had 6 gold pieces, so I'll spend 2 to get full.
okay.
Put one back because I'll throw you one.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So, I mean, you guys are nothing really happens. You're good for the entire day.
And
Gonna hang
my
out
jaw gets fixed from Beldry sucker punching me.
Yeah. I mean, he's a ranger. It's gonna happen. But yeah, you guys get drunk all night. Belgian and Garbok almost come to blows again at some point during their drinking, but managed to work it out. And everybody passes out in their own beds and wakes up a little hungover, but you had a good time and everybody bonded somewhat. You make your way back over to build rest to pick up your weapon, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Cody, gonna roll me percent, and you definitely do not want to roll 0.
So just a D100.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the meaning of life.
Okay, so Periwinkle's like just standing there, like smiling into the sword or into your sword, like bouncing some light off of it from the morning coming through the open like stick window, basically, and just grinning at it. But he did a pretty good job. He kind of looks sad, and then he just hands it over, and when you reach out for it and grab it by the hilt, like there's a little bit of tug of war, and like you don't want to let it go, and then he just does. And he looks sad. And he's like,
shake his hand.
"That's a nice one."
You did a very good job.
So when you reach your hand out, he just like your paw.
Yeah.
Like he like backs off a little bit, like scared and doesn't know what you're doing, and then kind of gets that vibe and okay. He does the okay.
Oh, I just want to take a step back and then just like hold the sword out, feel like the weight of it.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Light swings.
Now it is a silvered greatsword.
Sweet. All right. I am.
Hey, eyes, Zion and Luna, just in case. You're thinking it.
Give him the
Since
dirty
we're
eye.
back at the shop. Damn it. I'm gonna buy a longsword. Possibly.
Huh? Then yeah. Yeah, you just have to have access to a forge, but yeah. I don't know. But anyways, Beldry, what were you saying?
I was gonna look and see if I could afford a longsword.
Oh, probably. What, like 25 gold or 50 gold or something like that?
They are 15, so that would be 15 plus 7, so 22, 23.
$15. Well, I would just say 20.
All right.
It's not the greatest longsword, but it'll work. It's balanced and stuff. It's just ugly. I guess ugly's not a good word. Plain.
Be right back. Gonna grab some water.
Like Periwinkle made it. a heck of a name, isn't it? Periwinkle.
There she goes again.
Again on her own. Nah, nah, nah. It sounds like a good time for a bathroom break and a dab.
Cool.
That's fine by me.
Dabs are fine by me. Oh, did you? Yeah. He's like, I can't hack it.
Is there any chance we could turn off the crying woman sound effect?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time hearing the dwarf.
Well, he purposely can't be very loud right now.
Because he's so low to the ground.
Where is the damn?
And Cody,
But
I know for certain this time there's a man in your house.
we're going to take a bathroom break real quick.
That's my brother.
Sweet.
Like it definitely wasn't a cat.
Big ass cat.
Cool. I'll be back in a few.
Yeah, I probably should feed my dog. I gotta give him his medicine. I think we're gonna take a couple minutes.
damn it! I did that again! Son of a bitch! God damn it! Donkey Kong, you fucking idiot! Why am I on a team with this piece of shit Donkey Kong? He can't even fucking get his dick out.
What the fuck are you watching, man? What the fuck?
It's it's a clip from or it's like a little mashup from one of Donkey's streams. We've been playing Mario Party. How the fuck can you hear that? What I'm watching?
I don't know, but I could.
It's super weird. No, that's his VR chat video.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Thanks for all the healing in that last fight.
No problem.
That's why I was going to let you get away with stealing that stuff. I'm like, he held me in. I'm not going to stop him.
I mean, I wouldn't really care if Beldry just told me to not do it, but he keeps punching me for some reason. Yeah, I can see with the child, but it's a little bit overboard when I'm just stealing something. You could have just told me.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that if we wolf out, he's gonna 100% try and kill us. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little suspicious. When you were like, "Yeah, you can exchange it in your party," I'm like, "You're not getting any from me. I know what's up."
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Just me and you.
No, I'm here too.
It's me and you and you.
I was on mute because I'm eating a sandwich.
Cool. Cody's probably poop scooping.
Yeah, Cody's breaks take a while. I think he could put some of that on his brother.
Been sitting there watching YouTube videos.
Hello? There we go.
Yo. But everybody?
Trying to test it. I think I fixed this. Can you still hear my YouTube videos?
Well, barely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that was just because it was up loud. It's weird though.
You hear, Con? All right. Yeah. So, what you guys gonna do? Standing at you just received your longsword, which you actually did a good job on. Beldry was in the middle of something.
Yeah, I bought a longsword.
So now it's up to you guys. Anything you want to
I
do
think
here?
we should go see Strahd first.
I agree just based on where things are laid out. And I mean, we can get a better opinion of him as an enemy, size him up.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, why? What did the hag? Why we should go to that abbey?
To get the person to get the weapon to kill Strahd.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
Exactly.
Yeah. mean, if we try to challenge him right now, as it stands, we're all dead, and he could kill us anytime he wants to anyway. So I think the only thing we can do right now is just humor him.
Yeah, we all should be on like friendly behavior.
Yeah. Yeah, and you still got the invitation if you need to read it again or whatever.
I don't see that happening, but we'll try it.
All right.
Now, Strahd, you can steal from.
But can you? Not you. We want.
It's one of those. I mean, you can unless you get caught. If you get caught, it's gonna be real bad.
Awkward.
Hey, here, let me take this gold bar out of Fort Knox. Oh, nothing will happen if no one sees me.
So you guys actually, let me pull this up for you because it makes it so much easier. Oh, maybe. Where the hell is my map? There. All right. So you came from right here. If you guys can see where I'm pinging.
Not
In
yet.
the village of Barovia. Okay.
Okay, there you are. I was zoomed way in.
It's about 10 miles from. Oh, I grabbed that shit. From right here to up here where you guys are at. This is where the carriage was at the crossroads, but nothing really happens on the the trek there. By the time you get there, though, it is towards the evening time, and the clouds have just immediately started to like roil up overhead, and it got suddenly like a lot darker. The carriage still sits there. The horses are still standing still, and the doors are still open. And then the road obviously goes off down to the east and one to the west. And the one you came from, south.
Guess I'm gonna hop in the carriage and.
Okay. If everyone follows.
Yeah.
I follow.
All right. So, after winding through the forest and craggy mountain peaks, the road takes a sudden turn to the east, and the startling, awesome presence of Castle Ravenloft towers before you. The carriage comes to a dead stop before twin turrets of stone. And I'm actually going to give you this. Broken from the years of exposure. Beyond these guard towers is the precipice of a 50-foot wide, fog-filled chasm that disappears into unknown depths below. A lower drawbridge of old, shored-up wooden beams stretches across the chasm between you and the archway to the courtyard. The chains of the drawbridge creak in the wind, their rust-eaten iron staining under the weight. From atop the high walls, stone gargoyles stare at you out of their hollow eye sockets and grin hideously. A rotting wooden portcullis, green with growth, hangs above the entry tunnel, and beyond this location The main doors of Ravenloft stand open. A rich, warm light spills from within, flooding the courtyard. Torches flutter sadly in sconces on both sides of the door. And it pulls right up and lets you off at the door.
Are the guard towers manned?
8. You don't see anything there. What the? Oh, here, let me move you. I need to place you guys, actually. It wouldn't really matter. You're gonna be over here and very teensy weensy.
Oh, okay, found it. Thank you.
And let's see. About Belgium. Oh man, there we go. That's all that really matters there. Like right where you guys are, thick, cold fog swirls around in the courtyard. Sporadic flashes of lightning lance the weeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering on either side of the keep's open main doors. Warm light spills from the entrance, flooding the courtyard, and high above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged in its iron frame.
Well, this is some way to treat a guest. Hey, here's my house. Find out where I am.
He's making it pretty obvious. He leaves the doors open with the lights on.
Stride right up to the door.
And you can just walk right on in.
You're gonna say anything then?
So there's a massive wall that juts out to connect the outer walls of the castle keep. This 20-foot wide, this 20-foot tall archway offers passage through the connecting wall, but it's blocked by an iron portcullis. Once you guys come up upon it, it immediately raises itself in a long, like slow creaking grind up about 8 foot, enough for you to get under it.
Can you remind me what a portcullis is?
It's like a gate, one of those ones that like you gotta crank open. It looks like it's got like, I don't know, it looks woven or something.
Yeah, just
Okay.
a metal grid that goes up and down.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you know what, actually, this is super cool. No, I mean, like, this is actually pretty fucking cool. This thing I just got, like, that is a portcullis. Portcullis, whatever. Alright, so this castle is, you know, it's insanely big. You can tell just by looking, but you guys, well, I gotta actually move you beyond that. Okay. Have to grab you. Just getting through the outer parts of it is pretty crazy. Just in the sheer size of it. and I don't think you can see much in here. But like you guys actually walk for a shit long load of time, just courtyard. This is just give you an idea of how bonkers huge the castle can be. From the outside, you can't really tell. And I don't know who I left behind there.
I believe that'd be me.
Alright.
I gotta
Where
reset.
at?
Oh, I'm just by myself on a black screen right now.
Yeah, me too.
No, well, you don't. I guess you can't see in the dark.
I have a dark
In the
vision.
dark. Where are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There. Can you see there?
Yeah.
Alright, so while he's resetting, let me... Copy you guys. There we go. Here's where you need to be. Come on. I'll make super triplicates of you here.
I am stuck in the loading screen.
Yeah, you will be for a second.
Oh,
Said change to...
oh, yeah, it just kicked me too.
No, it's just changing. Ravenloft's big. But this is where we got. This is the one we want to be on.
Your connection to the server has been interrupted.
I'm surprised I haven't gotten that message. My computer is usually, the internet here is usually really bad, but I've gotten full bars this entire time.
Full bars is good.
You have Comcast line?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you had that AT&T. What's their fancy stuff called?
Uverse.
Uverse. Yeah, that's it.
No, since we got a business stuff, we got all the fancy business class internet.
Ah, that's good to have.
Usually up in my room, I don't get that.
Can you guys hear any of that?
You mean the organ?
Uh huh.
Yes.
You actually hear that coming through the doors.
I do not. Let me. I'm gonna refresh again.
All right.
Can people hear me again?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
So Discord is working fine.
All
for
right.
me.
I am
It's-
back in Roll20.
Yeah, it's Roll20.
Roll20 kicked me out, but I'm back in. I can see us, and I'm hearing the music again.
Yeah, Zion, you may just need a repeater at your house because you've got a pretty good sized house. Did you hear any of that, Zion?
I heard
Strahd's
you.
house.
Huh?
Strahd's house.
No, I was saying that you may need to get a repeater at your house because you have a pretty good sized house. That may be
I
why
mean, yeah.
you're here.
We were gonna
That may
plan
be
to
why
get a
you're,
repeater, but we decided to instead just run Ethernet directly to my computer since it'd be cheaper.
That'll work too. That's a more stable connection. Anyway. Okay, so I see us. I'm not hearing any music.
It's just an organ. I guess it's not super important. It's just a cool thing. But you guys are in the courtyard. I restarted it just in case. I don't know if it matters for you. Can you even move?
Yeah.
I mean, Beldry.
Yeah, I can move, but I just got that message again. Connection to the server's been interrupted. So what I'm probably going to do is disable everybody's video.
I already had that done. That's how I keep all the stuff.
Yeah. So maybe that'll.
Sorry, I for some reason keep getting kicked out of Discord. I don't know what's up.
Jay's getting kicked out of Roll20. Or dicked around on Roll20.
It's bumped me a couple of times too, but well, like here it goes. Your connection to the server has been interrupted.
Yep, that's what I keep getting.
Blah blah blah. I don't know what's happening over here.
It probably has something to do with the image for the map being so large.
Most likely.
Do you guys run Discord in your browser, or do you have the app?
The app.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the
I run it in
problem.
my browser.
Yeah, I'm running it in my
On
browser
a
too.
separate screen. A dual screen.
Well, I'm back up for now.
Waiting on
If
Jay
this
to
doesn't,
load.
yeah, if this doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to restart my computer.
I just go ahead and do it. Probably be
Does it-
faster. We'll wait on you.
Alright. So, welcome to Roll20. See everybody. I don't hear anything. I can move. We'll see if I get kicked. Alright.
Okay.
You good?
Yep.
Okay, so easy. The ornate outer doors of the castle hang open, flanked by muttering torches and iron sconces. 20 feet inside the castle is a second set of doors.
Are they open or closed?
They're closed right now.
It's an error wall.
Exactly how you see on the map.
So can we walk through the doors that we're standing in front of right now? Or are they
Yes.
closed?
They're open.
Alright. We're going to walk up to these doors and knock on them.
The doors in front of you suddenly swing open, revealing a grand hall filled with the sound of lively organ music. Which double doors of bronze stand closed to the east. To the north, a wide staircase climbs into darkness. A lit hallway to the south contains another set of bronze doors, through which you hear sad and majestic organ tones. An elf with brown skin and long black hair descends the wide staircase. And I actually have him. Hold on. There we go. Quiet as a cat, he wears a gray cloak over black studded leather armor and has a polished scimitar hanging from his belt. My master is expecting you, he says.
I gotta
Long way.
follow this guy.
So he starts to walk down this way, just expecting you to follow. Torchlight flutters against the walls of this vaulted hallway, this area here to the east. And yeah, it's nice, man. It's just a average human size suit of like really ornate, nice plate mail armor.
Is it holding any weapons?
No. Rahadin, the elf, looks over your way and kind of impatiently gestures for the doors. He walks up, throws the doors open, and inside you see a long dining hall. Let's see, we got enormous crystal chandeliers brilliantly illuminate the chamber. All white marble walls supporting the ceiling. In the center of the room, a long, heavy table is covered with a fine white satin cloth. The table is laden with many delectable foods: roasted beast, basted in savory sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, sweet fruits and vegetables. Places are set for each of you with fine, delicate china and silver. At each place is a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid with delicate, tantalizing fragrance. At the center of the far west wall, between floor-to-ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ. Its pipes blare out a thunderous melody that speaks in a tone of greatness and despair. Seated at the organ, facing away from you, a single caped figure pounds the keys in raptured ecstasy. The figure suddenly stops, and a deep silence falls over the dining hall. And slowly, he turns toward you. Now, and you guys instantly recognize him as Strahd, but he looks like before you, when you saw him, he seemed somehow lessened compared to how he seems now. And he looks at you guys and says, "Please, have a seat."
No complaints.
Tales have been told, Beldre, Bogodan. You are haunted by the hounds. You know, the hounds. He kind of like taunts you with that information, trying to get a rise out of you, or at least something that says you notice what he's talking about. No matter. Your friends, they are the ones who betrayed you to me. They are the ones who told me of your skill and your lack thereof in magic, it was. No matter. You have proven yourself rather versatile. He looks across the table at the orc and says, "And you, Godvok, do you think you are an accident too?"
No.
Right. Your father? He is my thrall, and has been your entire life. Balmir? I do have that right. Dwarf. It was I who constructed your downfall from your temple. It was I, my agent, who planted evidence against you. All of this a test, which I'm sad to say most of you have mostly failed. You, the creature who calls herself Luna, as if naming yourself after elves would make you superior. You are quite lost, but an interesting creature, full of interesting power. I know what you did to my werewolves. Have nothing to say?
I mean, you're welcome.
Flippant tongue. We shall let it go. We are being civil tonight. After all, I'm sure you have many questions. Perhaps I have the answers. If you ask nicely.
So I'm going to put all the cards on the table here, just so we all understand each other. And you understand where we're operating from. We were brought here to stop you.
Oh, you are so right.
Now,
Only you are wrong. You
We
were
were
brought
also-
here as toys.
we were brought here to stop you by the
Stop
people
me.
who work for you. So you say we're here as toys. Okay?
You think you were brought here as salvation to these husks, to these worthless husks, soulless Barovians? No. You were brought here on a whim, because I thought it would be interesting to have something more than a mouth to play with sometimes. I have been here for a long time. Longer than you can imagine. And in that time, no one has brought challenge to me. And you will not either. But you are a passing interest. But to think that the people have a choice, that's silly. I am the land. The only way out of Barovia is to kill me. And you cannot kill.
First of all, I would like to say, Beldry, thank you for that, throwing us under the whole bus thing. And second, Strahd, your political ideations of ruling this land, I'm not going to say bad, but you do have to seem to get on your people's bad side more often wouldn't it be more in your interests to have a good image?
Are you appealing to my humanity? As if I had some.
No, I was just saying that it'd be easier to trick the people into thinking you're good than, just being like, hey, whatever.
He looks at you like you hopelessly don't get the point of him. And he says, I exist to extract every ounce of misery from the people of Barovia. It's my one passion. And he
Okay.
looks over and says, you, Javier, want so badly to prove yourself to your people. Your people is my people. Your uncle, like, he actually raises his arm out, and like from behind a draped tapestry, your uncle steps out from behind that tapestry, and he looks way different than you ever remembered him. Like, his teeth are longer and his eyes are sunken and dead. Just a husk. He says, your uncle is my thrall, and was always leading you to me. So now you know, there is no fate. There is no luck. It was always me. Everything, every pointless gesture in your life up until now was simply meant to entertain me. So entertain me. Make this fun. Ask questions. I will answer what I can.
Entertain I shall, and I bring out my dulcimer.
He actually laughs at that and claps along with it a little bit and gets into the performance. It will be a shame when I rip your throat out. Or
I'll look forward to it.
maybe you would make a great spawn. So, are you here, Cody?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. So he just whipped out your uncle on you, man. That's him. Legit.
That's not really my uncle anymore.
Know it.
I'm just gonna fucking stare him down.
Oh man, like his eyes turn fucking red, bright, glowy red for just a second, and then he like gets it back, and he just like says, "You leave Irina alone. She is mine. You touch her again, this game will be over."
You said touch again, but I don't recall us ever actually physically touching her.
Listen, you are half orc, so I forgive your slip in intellect. But I do not have to make excuses to you, and semantics are not needed here. You know damn well what I mean. You stay away from Irina, or you will regret it.
Okay. Good to me.
What's so interesting about Arena?
Give me a persuasion check.
Ah, so close to a 19.
So he takes and poses and looks and begins with.
Your voice is cutting out. Real
You're
bad.
cutting out, man. Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
Hold on. How about now?
That's better.
Much better. Well, now you froze.
Season. Let me know when we're good.
I can hear you.
So can I.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, when you and he is into a
Have you
No,
got
I
something
can't
playing
hear
in the
you.
background or something?
no.
Because it's
I'm
like every
talking
time,
lower.
every time you start to talk, like and give detail, you start cutting out.
Okay, I'll just raise my volume. So he looks at you and goes,
Yeah, you're like, the most important thing is blip out.
"A long time ago, I had feelings for a woman, and this woman's soul had always bounced and been trapped here in Barovia somewhere. She was mine, and I believed that soul to be trapped in this woman's body. And because of this, she will be mine as well. The rest is none of your business. Suffice it to say, Irina belongs to me."
I guess you could say she will have you having some of your business.
But that I missed
What?
part of it. What did you say?
I said, but she'll be having some of your business.
Oh my god.
He doesn't even acknowledge that crude joke. That was very blue collar, and Strahd is, you know, royalty.
Then
Burp. Derp, derp. So, yeah, can you guys hear me still? Because I don't know
Yeah.
what this thing's doing now.
Sam, you're
Okay.
back. So you started to say something and you froze up completely.
Oh, let me get this off of here.
I was yelling at my dog. It was going after my mom's cat, so I turned off so I could be like, "Stop it, no!" without yelling at you guys.
So, I mean, like, that's definitely the only closest thing ever to you've ever. That he's actually eating his food and taking bites and just waiting for you to think about your situation and
Oh, I'm
pose any
eating
questions
too.
you want.
I'm totally I'm eating while he's talking, drinking
And it
just
is
casually.
good.
Oh, Luna is 100% not eating. Like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame. Or yeah, no,
Life aggro. 1 second.
Man, bugles are good, but you can't have more than like 80 without your mouth being sore.
Now go have a bowl of Captain Crunch.
Alright. I'm sorry if I missed anything right there, because I was talking to my wife, but what's up?
Oh no.
Did- So everybody's
super
just
important snack
just
combo.
grubbing?
Yeah.
Nope, Luna is
So
not.
after, what is Luna doing?
She's just sitting there talking, but she learned from the pie incident. She's not eating weird food she doesn't know about.
Well, like he doesn't particularly look offended, but everyone who is eating it, like it's just really good food. Like even Strahd, who really doesn't probably care for it, is eating it just to be eating it. But he's just patiently waiting questions and eating his dinner. Like, if you guys have anything to ask, now is the time to do it.
So, Count Strahd, would you say that you're a man
Yes.
of your word?
I would say I used to be a man, but my
That's
word
not the
is always
question I
good.
asked. Okay. That is acceptable.
He kind of just looks around thinking and says, if it were not, you would already be dead. Kind of insinuating that your invitation here was a diplomatic immunity.
So I asked him, well, like, so what do you want from us? I mean, you invited us here. Like, what?
Does he need anything from us?
What's the point?
Just
I want you to
pleasantries.
die. Silly. I thought I made that quite clear. But I want it to happen in a way that amuses me. Make it a challenge. So
See-
tired of adventure.
So you kind of got the,
Well, if you're wanting a
you
challenge,
got the like,
then we should probably be a little bit under how powerful you are, but still decent enough to pose a challenge. Because as we stand now, you could just plow through us. So if you're truly wanting a challenge, we need to have some form of, not threat, what is the word I'm looking for?
Like, he just laughs through the whole spiel you just gave him because he already knows how strong he is. So he looks at you and just says, I did not bring you here to kill you. I could have done that at the inn.
Yes.
I brought you here to give you a chance to give me some entertainment. And
Yes.
to warn you to leave Arena alone. In a civil way. Next time we meet, there will be no politics.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
so Strahd, how old are you?
I am 447 years old. As far as I can recollect.
So is this mainly like a boredom thing? Since you're so old and like things have gotten old?
Purely.
I can respect that.
Alright, that's an interesting question. How did you become a vampire?
A farmer does not seek the respect of his cows.
Okay.
So, did you just ask him how he became a vampire?
Yeah.
Okay. Long ago, I made a pact with dark powers. Let's just say, they fulfilled their end of the bargain.
Okay, well, what was your end of the bargain?
I had to kill my brother and drink his blood.
Okay, well, that seems pretty easy considering what patrons are usually like.
My guards decided then and there that they had had enough of me and buried 16 crossbow bolts into my back. But I did not die. My dark patrons had fulfilled their end of the bargain. Now, Ravenloft and all of Barovia are Strahd. I am the land. I am the ancient. The only way out is with my permission or with my death, and you will have neither.
I don't necessarily care about leaving. I do care about this castle. It's very pretty. How long did it take to build? Or was it here previously and you acquired the property?
I conquered this land 400 years ago after slaughtering all of the natives. The beauty of this land struck me deeply. So I gathered all of my wizards and greatest engineers and had them design Castle Ravenloft, which I lovingly named after my mother, Ravenovia.
And how long did that entire lapse take for the construction?
Time has become so nearly meaningless. Yeah, maybe 10 years. Why? Why is this important to you?
It's not. I just find structures intriguing, especially when it's this intricate and detailed.
Wizards, they have a knack with things. Are you
So, are you
enjoying the
happy with your
food?
decision to become a?
Happy? I do not feel anything. I am
Well, if you had the
me.
chance, would you become a vampire again?
If I could give this up, would I?
Mm-hmm.
I have asked myself that countless times, and the answer always comes back to who could run Barovia as well as I? Nobody. In 400 years, not one adventurer posed even a semblance of a worthy successor, one that my dark patron would be willing to take in exchange for a soul as dark and powerful as mine. Strahd von Zarovich, the conqueror of Barovia.
I mean, yeah, I don't question how good you run Berlovia, but wouldn't it be more interesting to have some sort of democratic to where you can have other people come and try to run, and if not, then you can probably bargain off their souls or something else for more power?
I have all the power. I don't bargain. You do not give a fish a worm once it is already in your boat. This is nonsense. If you have nothing more for me, I am going to conclude this evening. I have a visit to make to someone. Someone you know.
So,
I haven't.
are you?
Go ahead.
You say we're here for your entertainment. Fair enough. Give us some decent weapons so that we can entertain you for a little bit longer. As you've seen, some of the denizens of this place are not as they're not allergic to normal steel.
Roll a persuasion check. I did not bring you here because I thought you were not. Because I thought you may beg me for help or beg me for your life. I tell you what, Beldry Bogodan, self-proclaimed monster hunter, his eyes like flare up red at that remark. You may find something useful in my crypts, But I do not promise safe passage. Only that I will be out for the rest of the evening. I am not the only danger that lurks in Castle Ravenloft.
Well then, if this is concluded, thank you for your generosity. And have a good night.
He nods his head and turns into a
I
fine
had another
mist.
question.
Go for it.
So I asked him, so I'm undergoing a transformation of my own. That's why I asked you if you were happy with yours. What do you suggest? Like, do you think werewolves are generally happy with their life?
Now that he is actually missed, he hears you, and what you hear is, I do not care what you do. If you live, or if you die, it will be because you chose wisely. He disappears.
Well, that's not super helpful.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to be.
I need a werewolf mentor.
Well, I mean, the dwarf knows all about it. He just can't cure it. He's seen it cured. Definitely can be cured.
You're at next level, though.
Well, I'm just wondering if it would
But-
be useful to fight a vampire as a werewolf.
I mean, yeah, if there's some way to keep our sanity when we turn into a werewolf, that'd be pretty neat, but still.
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
And that's
So-
the rub, isn't it?
Right now, what he told the was like, you can.
You're cutting
You're
out.
What you get-
Okay,
He
so
told
it's in
Budry
this
that
way.
he could go. You could find something in the catacombs, so that he would be out the rest of the night, but he would not like hold back any of his minions, basically. So if you run into anything, it's on you. But you know, it's Ravenloft.
Yeah.
I
What
mean,
was
who's
that?
the fastest here? We can just send someone in to dash and see if they can find anything and bring it back.
Yeah.
I think we should give it a shot. I doubt we're going to be invited back here on friendly terms again.
Exploring the catacombs. All right, so this is the decision you're gonna have to find. This is the closing spot, but this is also a milestone, and you guys will be level 5 now. Level 5, yay!
What?
Level 5. If I was a mage, I would say fireball.
Are, very important right now. You get remove curse.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Let me pray to the Holy Mother.
So this is where we're leaving off.
Yep.
Alright.
This was the major thing, the milestone. Everybody can, we had a home, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I took from Luna. Wants to do it while he's not around. It's jack as shit.
Oh, it
Yeah.
did it already.
See, Garvok? This is when it's appropriate to steal.
Yeah,
So-
but
Okay, so
I mean, you can steal, but honestly, like one of my general rules is I just don't allow it because it's disruptive. That wasn't terribly evil, but he was well within his character and how he roleplayed it, and it worked. I don't know. I think he might have hit the regular character mancer. It should be right now, I think.
I did not. I did the.
Can you see it now?
No.
dispel magic.
Still shows me like having my stack.
So it lets me look at your character sheet, and it says you're 5 with 35 hit points. And then let's see, spells wise, you still have only got
It like
2 spells.
because I was trying to do it. So I didn't. All I got to do was roll for my hit dice, and I didn't even get to put that in. And then it flipped me out.
All right. So good. Like, just open up your character sheet again.
Like it's just completely blank. Like,
Up at the top, it should say like cancel or something like that. All the way at the top right, somewhere.
Edit. Unable to find character to edit.
What about underneath that? Is there anything under that?
No, it's literally, it says Luna, and then underneath it is blank.
Alright.
Like I don't even have like a blank character sheet. It's blank.
I have it here, just gotta figure out why you can't see it.
I'm gonna go out and come back in on 20.
And try reloading it. And let's see. Yeah. Right now it's set to where only you can edit it. You or me. Did everybody else get leveled up okay?
I'm caught up on my spells because the list I'm looking at says I'm supposed to get 2 3-level spell slots, but it's only letting me pick 1 spell. Oh,
yeah, that
makes
might mean you can cast it twice,
Yeah,
but you only get
I
one.
just now got it. Saying something out loud explains the something. Yes, that makes sense.
Sometimes, yeah.
Hey,
Sometimes it does.
Starting with this level, I can move 160 feet if I dash.
So what we need to do is I need to see your screen, because I think I know what you're looking at, but see if they'll let you share.
Ah, there it popped.
Okay.
Hey, it's back.
All right.
Thank goodness. I was like, no, I didn't have all that written down.
Now you should just be able to go through the character manager and have it work.
Alright, thank you.
Ding dong.
Ooh, I got 3rd level.
Third level spell. I'll tell you that fucking moonbeam was pretty much the star combat of the night.
Yeah, it was just, I was looking at that, I was like, well, that sounds like it'll go
In
well
that
here.
fight, like what should have happened is you guys should have fucking ran. As soon as Beldry shot it and it did no damage, like you should have got the fuck out of Dodge. Because without that moonbeam, if it hadn't been for you with that moonbeam, there's no that fight went way bad. Those guys had like 68 hit points each,
Yeah, I killed one.
and they were fucking shredding you, and nobody could hurt them. Like every fight's not winnable, man. Like if it feels like doom, it might be. Like that moonbeam, I didn't know it did all that shit. That was fucking nuts. But that was a random encounter. It wasn't like planned. I just rolled in. It was like 1d6 werewolves. Okay.
Yeah, I'd be like, you guys all died on a
Like,
random
yeah, I mean,
encounter.
I'll throw it out, but like, you got to measure. Like, you get fucking nearly took down. Like, sometimes it's okay to fucking scooch. They might chase. You may not get away. Like, it still might be a fucking desperate situation. But I assumed after you got nailed that first time, and then he shot it and did nothing, I was like, definitely run. God, I hope they run. And then they didn't fucking run. I was like, oh my god, cool it. What the fuck's going on? You never expect the shit that your players do, but like rules wise, you probably would have died if it wasn't for the fucking moonbeam. Like that fucks them. Morale wise, it just shatters that shit.
I can't decide what spell I want.
I know. God, lightning. Yeah, I'd like to put in a request for that one, please.
You want to roll dice for it?
No, you don't have to roll. I think it just works.
No, I know. I'm asking Luna if she wants to. I got dice right here. You want to see who goes first?
You can go first.
Yeah, but that's no fun. Come on.
I'm contemplating seeing what happens.
Okay. Which spell do you think is better? Dispel magic, enemies abound, or major image?
Alright, sweet.
Depends on who you ask, probably.
Okay,
Just
my
dispel
dogs need to
magic.
go out again, so I gotta get off here.
Alright, yeah, I gotta go too. I'm gonna go finish what's left of dinner here and go to bed.
Have a good night,
And
guys.
work all day.
Night. I think.
I gotta work on that voice mod. I didn't have it on where I could hear myself, so I forgot it. A time or two. Could you tell when I turned it on there?
Yeah.
Did it make a difference as Strahd? Because I could barely tell.
Oh yeah.
Change
Yeah.
pitch a little. Because I only showed Cody too, but I mean, other than that whispery shit, like I have one. You remember Venom Fang, Jay?
Yeah.
That dragon we fought. Well, in the module, he's actually a dude. She just sex changed it and made it a girl because she thought it was cool or whatever. But since I'm running it, I made shit for that too, and the goblin. Like I showed Cody earlier. Like Venom Fang would be like,
I am Venom Fang. You come to my house. You came to my door. Blah 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 blah.
and then there was the goblins I had too, like,
No kill! No kill!
That's pretty cool.
yeah. There's some pretty sweet ones. Some of them, like those ones, are just custom made ones, and then there's like pre-made ones. The cave one, like, hey, I'm in a cave. That's what it sounds like. And then there's the cathedral that
Reverb.
was.
So, just different reverbs.
Yeah, one's called cathedral and one's called cave. It's different levels of bounce back. But there's cool shit on there, man. Like this one I love. It's like spirit, like
You cannot kill him. No one can kill him. He's gonna scatter your ashes to the full wind.
That's pretty cool.
like
I
undead
gotta
shit.
go. I'll see y'all
Good
later.
night, man.
All right, take care, Zion.
Yeah.
Good game.